Welcome to the Naturally Stupid podcast with
AJ and Sam.
Yeah. Welcome back to the Naturally Stupid podcast. And today we have a special we're kind of late to the game, but better late than never, We want them views. I'm serious. Please. No, but we are doing a Tiermaker, and we actually created one. We were gonna do, what was it? Popular horror movies, which we will do later if y'all want that, to keep the spooky season throughout Christmas. Grimmy. But today we're actually gonna rank our thumbnails. And boy, do we have a couple of shitty ones. We're gonna have a lot in the F tier. Yeah. Okay, so the ranking is the, S, A, B, C, D, F. And it's actually made, so if you guys want to play it, don't be so harsh, because I'll cry. And tweet at us. They're like, y'all suck! But yeah, if y'all want to create, a rank for our thumbnails, make it and tweet at us, and we'll respond. And we'll retweet it, honestly. We love that. So, most of them are in order. I did order them right beforehand, and there are some remakes that might have been there on the YouTube page, and then I changed it because I thought it looked like shit.
We do that a lot.
Yay, and I could cry. So yeah, you'll if you want to see the extra special bonus first edition thumbnails, go look at the Tiermaker. Sorry about it. I almost said go watch it, but you can't watch it, so it's whatever. So go watch it. Go watch us. It's fine. I forgot how to podcast. Although I did see it was like an update to Anchor, and you can video podcast.
We should try that.
I know. I thought about it, and I was like, wow. I just Owen Wilson. What the fuck? Wow. And I was gonna bring it up, but I brought it up now, so better late than never. Time to start. So our first ever thumbnail. Actually, technically not our first ever thumbnail. So if you want a fun fact behind TNSP, the first episode we actually recorded. Do you know the answer? Really?
Oh, the fact that we uploaded them way out of order.
No.
We recorded the oceans before
our
actual intro.
But we waited. We kept it in the queue. So that's a fun fact, We
were so happy about it too, and then we were like, we should make an intro episode.
We should, not jump the gun real quick, but yeah. So fun fact, our first episode actually recorded but not uploaded yet was the oceans episode. I still don't like that episode.
Nope.
It's spooky.
You can tell that it was our first one.
Except, I think it went well because we did, what did we talk? The bloop.
The bloop.
It's just a diver farting.
It's just Jimmy.
It's just Jimmy down there. Okay, so the first thumbnail for our first episode was the intro episode. So how do we feel about it? Should you bring it up on your phone so you can see it bigger?
No,
or do you not care?
I see it.
Okay. I do like it because it inspired us to change the font of
all of our stuff. Like the heading?
Yeah, but the Naturally Stupid podcast, because it was naturally kind of all fancy and then stupid. So I really liked how that was kind of our staple logo. Yeah. Besides Jimmy. We love Jimmy. So, I don't know. I'm feeling B. Because it's not bad.
Because I also like how it's more of a behind-the-scenes kind of look.
Yeah.
Rather than what's actually going on.
And another fun fact. When I was making it, I didn't realize you could crop Bitmojis while making thumbnails. And so, you can clearly tell that the sign is connected to our heads because there's a wording above us. And so I think B is good because it's got history, I think.
Yeah.
So, our first B tier. So, our second episode. The first Our Ghost Encounters. I think it was called The Girl Scout Ghost and the EVP and the Girl Scout Ghost or something
EVP
like
and
that.
the Girl Scout Ghost, I think is what it says.
I think it's funny though, because that was the original format that I wanted to use as titles. This and then this. Kind of like a Sam and Cat type shit. But yeah, that ended like a lot. That ended quickly. So what do we feel about Our Ghost Encounters?
I'm thinking C, because it's kind of...
I was thinking D.
C, somewhere around there. It's not our best work.
It's our... Bitch, I make thumbnails. Actually, no, we
made the first ones together for the
Although,
most part.
Yeah, to be fair, I always make two, and I'm like, which one do you like better?
At first, before I started working like a fucking crackhead, I would sit and help you pick out stuff and make them invert.
That's an inside joke, so oh my god, invert.
I'm pretty sure it was on that.
It's funny though, cause like it was so nonchalant. Not nonchalant. It was so like I didn't even think it. It was just instinctive. Invert. And then I made it fly away.
We weren't even talking about it either. We were just sitting there and you're like, what looks better? And we were thinking just invert.
And it like coiled itself. The text, I mean.
Yeah, and you kept inverting it and it like flew away.
It went off screen and I'm like, where'd you go? So yeah, we're thinking C.
Yeah.
I think I could have used a better background and not as bright of a red, and it would have been better. But, whatever. I don't care. Excuse me. So, next is third episode, first one we recorded, Scary Ocean Facts and Myths.
I don't know how I feel about that one, because I remember when we were talking about it, we really did not like how it came out.
Yeah. I think the font is nice, but it's such a playful background photo. And the Bitmojis are okay.
Yeah.
Like, it's kind of us coming out of water, so it made sense. I think if I, I don't know, maybe had a shark in it or something.
Yeah.
Instead of, so surfers, hey, the ocean's scary, but people are surfing. I don't know. I think it's better than Our Ghost Encounters, which is why I wanted to put it D.
You can put it D.
Okay, I give it the D. D.
Give it the D.
Yes. Okay, next episode is Cards Against Humanity with somebody we don't associate with
anymore.
But, if you like what he does, whatever. Yeah. I
have no hatred towards him, so.
I liked it because I made it look like the box because I have Cards Against Humanity.
Yeah.
So I was proud of it because of that. But I remember you were like, this kind of sucks. I was so hurt.
I think it was the Bitmojis that kind of threw me off. Or the background.
Oh, the crinkled paper.
Yeah. I feel like a plain white background or something like that would have been a little better.
I think that was the only Bitmojis that semi-made sense, though. Because that's the suckish part of using, Bitmojis and thumbnails. You really have to find the one that, feels right.
Mm-hmm.
And some of them do work a lot. Not like the next one, but... But I was really proud of it, and I think it's B-level for me.
Yeah. Like I said, I think it's just, the background and stuff that threw me off.
Yeah. And I kind of like the little touch I made with lemons being yellow.
Yeah.
Yeah. I liked it a lot. A lot. I really liked it. Okay. Next episode. Learning gay slang. We were still new to the thumbnails.
Yeah.
It's still up there, so a lot of these, when we say they suck, they're probably still up. I like the idea behind it, but the execution just ain't it.
It wasn't there. The idea and the concept was great. Execution, not so much.
It needed a different background. I think the Bitmojis kind of fit. Because it was rainbow. The learning gay slang doesn't hit. And then the rainbow fucking slang words beside us I think I can safely say F.
Yeah, that's an F.
I should write down which ones I have to fucking recreate because
everything in F.
Maybe C, D, F. I'll have to recreate, but there's gonna be a lot. All right, next one, childhood stories. I really like this
I like
one.
how that one came out.
Because the Bitmoji works, because I'm throwing a fucking fit, as always, almost in every episode. And the text really works. And I'm surprised, because it was really hard to find a background that worked, but I think the white brick wall works. Because that was in our school.
That was literally what our school looked like.
That completely, pretty much. It was a damn prison, let me tell you.
Mm-hmm.
So I don't think it's S.
No, I'm thinking A.
A. Good answer. Excuse me. Next episode is first part of the TNSP spelling bee.
Again, with someone we don't associate with anymore, but...
Oh my god, yeah. Every guest we had just ended up being kind of a shithead.
Yep.
So if you want to be a guest on our show, we'll hate you afterwards.
I don't have any hatred towards Lemons whatsoever.
Yeah.
Like, shit just happened and he got caught in the middle of it.
Mm-hmm. It do be like that.
Jacob's a shithead.
We'll get to part 2. Well, you'll have to watch till the end of the episode because that's our latest thumbnail.
Yep.
Okay, so what do you hate and what do you kind of can stand? I like the idea of the spelling bee name tags. I don't think I like the blue thinking about it.
Yeah, no.
But that was so hard to make for some reason. Like, I had to put a line, I had to shorten it because of the strings. I had to punch holes in the paper. And then the stage, it was okay. And then the Bitmoji, there wasn't really a Bitmoji that worked. So I just put the fucking your correction.
I think it could fit in B. Because it's not horrible. I actually really like how that one came out.
Yeah.
The spelling bee ones, I like how they look. So either C or B. Depends on what you're feeling.
I don't think it's as bad as Oceans.
No. So
I think B is safe. Is good. Oh. There's a fucking stampede up there, goddamn. It's my dogs. Okay, I think this is the first episode that had a remake of a thumbnail.
Yeah.
Which I'm so glad I decided to remake.
We don't talk about the first one.
Well, it's right here. It just had way too many words.
Yeah.
And it made no goddamn sense. Although jumping over the city type look was kind of funny. So, I'm thinking F tier.
Yeah, that was definitely no.
It ain't it. But the remake of it wasn't as good. Or no, it was better, but it just wasn't good.
It's probably in the same tier as our Oceans.
You think in C?
Yeah.
Because I put the IHOP logo, which is what the episode was about.
Mm-hmm. Well, she did it in IHOP.
Did I put that? Oh no. It says AJ almost died in an IHOP and other crazy things that happened. I think if I didn't put the bottom line, it would have been a little better.
Yeah.
Not as good as B, but it just would have been slightly better. Okay. Our next episode is Ghost Stories Part 2. It's okay. It's kind of cartoony to me. It reminds me a lot of like a Scooby-Doo episode.
Yeah.
Which I kind of dig because I have a fictional crush on Velma, but it's fine. We don't talk about it.
We don't talk about that.
Dude, all the people that cosplay Velma are fucking hot.
You right?
Yeah. I have like 4 people I follow on TikTok that just because they cosplayed Velma. We don't talk about it. Sorry, Amy. Amy, don't listen. I'm sorry. Although, if she cosplayed as Velma, nut right then and there. Okay, so what are we thinking? It's a little cartoony, but I think the vibe's still kind of there. I wish there was like a C+ or a B-. Because it's not, I don't think it's as good as these, but it's definitely better than C.
I would just put it in C.
Okay. Okay.
Because it's really not B-worthy, but we have no other options.
Yeah, you're right. Okay. The next thumbnails are from the same episode. This is the second episode that needed a remake. And a lot of them do, but it's fine. It's fine. It's fine. I'm not gonna cry.
Okay, what?
This was the first episode I did alone. Or the only episode I did alone.
Yeah, because work said, you come now. Fuck your life.
Yeah. And although I think in my mind, because we do tend to miss a couple episodes here and there, or one episode, whatever, here and there. I think I do need to get out of my shell more, and maybe whenever you just can't, I need to get on that shit. But so I apologize for that. I also don't, because I didn't feel like it.
I didn't feel like doing it alone.
I didn't feel like it. I don't know. It almost felt like I was like stealing the spotlight, because I don't want it to be my podcast.
Yeah.
Hello?
But I'm also like unavailable sometimes because life is batshit crazy at the moment.
Yeah. So how do we feel about the first one? It's basically kind of like a dark road with a red text. Spooky conspiracy theories that ended up being true.
You might hate me. I prefer that one over the new one.
Really?
Yep.
I think I remade it because it just seemed like too much text. And then I was like looking up like inspirations, and a lot of them just didn't have words, and so I thought, let's just put all of the fucking spooky people on the thing. So you actually prefer this?
Yeah.
So we thinking C for the original, D for the remake?
Yeah.
Or F for the remake?
D.
Okay. We're going C and D. Wow, I didn't think you'd say that, but okay.
Yeah.
I vibe. I'm okay with that.
I vibe.
Ooh, the next episode. Conspiracy theories. Your grandma's a murderer. It's fine. Stop. We don't talk about it. Although we did, so go listen to the episode. Don't say stop, because you know it's fucking true.
We don't talk about it.
Open casket, my ass. Even your dad was like, don't do that. Okay. I do like the remake better. Because it has more. So what are we thinking for the first one?
Thinking C.
C?
Because it's not horrible.
Yeah. Although I think we were a little too small.
Mm-hmm.
Compared to whatever. So you said C. Oh, C got big. I'm thinking B for the remake. Because I do like the skull and the sword thing for your grandma. Jesus Christ. Alright, next one is by far, I think, a fan favorite with how many people search BDSM on YouTube.
It's kind of concerning, but we're not going to talk about that.
It's fine. Bring in the impressions. It's fine. It's okay. It was hard to find a background image that was clear.
Looking at it, I'm going to say D.
Really?
Mm-hmm.
That's fair.
Because I remember us sitting in the car and we were struggling to find pictures and shit that worked.
My dumbass thought it was a good idea to work on it in a fucking IHOP. And I just kept going on with conversation because what was it? Dylan, I think?
Yeah.
And so I have this thing where I only can really like put all my focus on one thing or the other. And so it just sat there on my laptop while the waitress was taking our order.
And I think at the time all you had was the big letters and handcuffs.
Yeah.
Screen that said Vedius.
And then when I got home, I was like, oh, it was probably better if I'm like in my zone. And then that shit came up because I didn't change it. But you know what? It is what it is. It was really hard though to find an image that was like clear enough for me to expand and have as a background.
This poor woman.
I'm pretty sure I caught her side-eyeing, like, what the fuck?
The people like in the booth across and behind us were probably like,
are those porn stars?
What you doing?
I do think it was like one of my favorite episodes to film though.
It was. Filming, great. thumbnail execution was a pain in the ass.
Yeah.
Because we were working on it at your house and in the car.
Because I think this was one of the last ones. I think this might have been the last thumbnail we worked on together.
Yeah, because then shit hit the fan for me and I just... Bitmojis and input.
Yeah. Okay, so next episode had a remake as well. So it's our Reddit 50/50.
The first one...
F.
Yeah.
And honestly, the remake, I think, is an S. The first S.
Yeah. It's a big jump.
The
first one
was not it.
No. I remember because I saw it and I was like, AJ, what is that?
What the... Did you just shit on the screen and show me it? It's bad. It really is bad.
Yeah, because you showed me it and I was like, it's bright.
Because I was like, oh, Reddit, orange.
The only good thing that I see about the fucking first one is the Bitmoji. I like the Bitmoji.
Yeah. I'm really happy that we found that one. Because it literally is us 50/50. And then the second one, okay, so backstory behind this one. I was looking at the first one and I was like, this ain't it, Chief. And so I went to like Mark and Jack's channel when they did it, and I took a little bit inspiration for that, which definitely helped. And I was surprised that the blur image on top of the blurred background worked, but it really did. And I'm happy it did.
Yeah, I would say that's our first S.
Oh, look at you, top of the food chain. Good job. I really am proud. I think that's one of my favorites. Alright, next episode. Guess that theme song. Yay.
That was a struggle to record because we didn't process shit fast.
I know, we were like sitting there silence. I'm surprised we didn't get like a copyright claim.
We're not popular.
Don't listen to that. I'm not giving you ideas, YouTube. Although it was like a clip it, so if that... I don't think it would have been on YouTube if it was copyright claimed. The original video we listened to. But yeah. I kind of dig it.
I'd say B.
B?
Yeah.
We got a lot of B's too. B got big!
If only S was big.
Maybe in a couple years. Bumper sticker! Yay! F! No question needed.
That's our worst one.
Well, yeah.
It's our worst one.
I had to look back, but like all the rest are kind of good ones.
I remember because we did this one together because I was sitting in your room with you while you were trying to make it. We were trying to find clips and shit. So bad.
I got so frustrated, I had to take an angry shit.
She stood up and she was like, I'm going to the fucking bathroom.
And I came back, I calmed down, I had an empty stomach.
And then you looked at it again and you were like, no.
Fuck! Yeah, it just ain't it. The idea was good, but the execution was not.
Bro, it was so bad.
No. Okay, next one is Would You Rather. I quite like this one compared to the other ones, but it's definitely not one of our best.
I would put it in a B.
I think I agree with that. Because it is quite good because it has part of the website. I think I should have put better options on it instead of would you rather sneeze every time you trip or blah, 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 like that type of shit. I think
put one of the weird ones in.
Yeah. But yeah, I actually quite enjoyed that one. And some of the Bitmojis worked.
Yeah.
Of like pointing and whatever. Next one is Heads Up. This one was a fucking struggle for the little effort it looks like it is.
I remember you telling me about that. You were like, this bitch of a fucking website.
Because, so the thumbnail thing I have, you can put like an iPhone type thing and you can put like an image on the screen so it looks like it's on the phone. And the image I saved for the Heads Up thing was fucking sideways. So I had to go into my photos, I had to edit it, I had to turn it and then save it again. Because every time I turned the phone, because I wanted it landscape rather than portrait, this bitch would yeet back. Sideways.
Yeah, you were...
God damn. That shit.
I'm pretty sure you said something to the lines of, this bitch won't stay straight.
This bitch won't stay straight.
And I was very confused because I like just woke up for work and I was like, huh?
Who are you talking to? I don't think it's that bad, but it's definitely not as good as any of the B tiers. I think it's C.
Yeah. I was like, you don't like straight. Why are we complaining?
Why are we complaining? Alright, next one is another remaked one. Remaked? Whatever. Remix.
Remix.
It's a remix. It was 2-sentence horror stories. The first one, I remember we made it.
I'll put it in D.
And we thought it was top shit.
Yeah.
Because it was like, the title of the episode was Sparta Kicked Off the Grand Canyon. And we were like, oh, let's have someone in a bush. Let's have someone falling. No! No!
We were all over the place.
And then when I remade it, I really enjoyed it.
Yeah. I think that could fit in A.
Really?
I really like how it came out.
And I'm glad I put kind of the Reddit thing in the top hand, because I also did that for Reddit 50/50.
Mm-hmm.
And it really came together. Next episode is
AJ's For You page.
Reacting to AJ's saved TikToks.
Oh, the saved ones.
Yeah. Which, the concept is good for a YouTube video, but now listening back or like thinking about it, I'm like, who's gonna sit there and listen to audio?
Me.
I guess the jokes, if there's like punchlines. I kind of like how this came out, because it looks like something you'd see on like TikTok compilation on YouTube, which, you know, people were searching, so I'm glad I put that in the tags. I think it's A. I don't think it's S.
No, it's an A.
A for effort. Good soup. Our next episode is the graduation episode. So, congratulations, class of 2021. I think the title was what it was like being a part of the class of 2021, because obviously COVID kind of, you know, shit on my plans.
And I think we also talked about like the pros and cons of being a dropout.
Yeah. I think that was the only episode we really kind of scripted. Because as you can tell,
there's no script.
There's nothing here. We're looking at a goddamn screen. The chair's like,
This should have been vocal today.
I don't remember if I texted you or Amy, because I put different fireworks in the background, and I asked her, or you.
I think you asked her.
Yeah. I quite enjoyed kind of how this came out.
Yeah, I like how it looks.
I think, personally, I would put this A.
Yeah. Because
it kind of slaps, not gonna lie. Like, I'd click on that. Maybe. Oh, this one, it just ain't it. This one has no effort.
What is it?
We have an announcement, which, now that we're bringing it up, we would like to apologize that we never went with the plan to finish the documentary.
We will at some point.
Like, we do plan on doing it. Like, it is something on our TNSP to-do list.
We, like...
But just shit hit the fan for both of us.
Besides recording, I think we hung out maybe 3 times during the summer.
And that was because of shithead and work. But mostly...
shithead.
Yeah.
So...
shithead number 2?
Because it would have been... shithead.
Yeah. Oh, okay. It just had... like, I don't know.
We started it off, too.
This was, I think, epitome of shit show episode. Because we didn't do as we promised. Mm-mm. I put little to no effort in the thumbnail. Because I just didn't know what to do. This is, like, top of the line F tier for me.
Yeah.
Although the Bitmoji would kind of slap for it. It was me zipping your mouth. Alright, the next episode we're looking at is the random word rant.
My flamingo trauma.
Didn't you get onion? Which was perfect.
No, you got onion.
Oh yeah, and I was like,
onion.
You're gonna... onion. You die if you eat them.
Yeah, you were just attacking me about it. I'm like...
It was a funny episode. Like, I really do recommend listening to the episode, but the thumbnail just did not do it justice.
No.
But that was another thumbnail I struggled with because some of the Bitmojis just didn't work. So I had to, like, crop out something and then overlap another one so that it would make just one monster emoji. I think it kind of worked.
Every time I think about it, I think about my flamingo trauma and when we got the word flute and I went, you know, it's little, it go doo-doo-doo.
Which is why I really recommend the episode, because we just, like, were on something.
Onion, oh no, it's little, it go doo-doo-doo.
So, like, I think that's one of the top recommended episodes that I recommend you listening to.
The thumbnail just...
It's okay. I don't think it's F.
No. But it's not good.
But it's not good.
It's just...
I think it's D. Good. Or, yeah. No, I think it's C. Sorry.
C. It's not that it's not good, it just doesn't have a whole lot going on.
Yeah. Which is why I don't think it does it justice, because, like, as soon as I finished it, I was like, it needs something. But I thought, because I was like, oh, it's time to rant, I thought maybe that was kind of a hook, but no. No. Alright, our next episode, which is personally one of my favorites, if not my favorite, is the history of horror gay. And I remember promoting it on Twitter, and someone was like, oh, that's,
it's gay?
It's interesting. And I was like, yeah, it was kind of fun to film, but, like, yeah, I don't blame you for not wanting to click. I think it was something along the lines of that.
It's fun. I don't blame you for not wanting to watch it.
It was kind of fun, but
I
think we relied on the article a little bit too much.
We were making fun of the person.
Oh my god. Mary Shelley was a vibe.
Okay, so it's not that I don't like it. I just feel like the background could have been a little bit better.
Yeah.
So, like, everything else is fine.
I do like the Bitmojis, how it was like, oh, movie, you were sitting in a theater chair and, like, me being a bat, which kind of went with, like, Dracula or whatever. I do agree, now that you pointed out, it does need a little bit, like, touch up. Like, you recommended what? Like, almost like a flag made of flags.
Yeah, of, like,
instead of just the rainbow flag.
Yeah.
Which I can see, yeah. And maybe expand it so it doesn't have pink and so it's just the background. Although I thought pink was, like, one of the better colors to put in the background so it didn't blend with the flag.
Yeah.
But yeah, I'm not mad about how it turned out. I think
it would be B.
You think it's B?
Yeah.
I'll be like that. I'd be like that. I was gonna say A, but now that you were like, oh, this can make it better, this can make it better, I do agree. It was more B. Ooh, we're getting down to... Oh, there's a lot more. There's a couple lot. The next episode is Facts About Space. This was supposed to be one of our earlier episodes.
But we wanted to space out oceans and...
We wanted to space out. I'll leave. My Uber's here.
My Uber's here.
You literally were like... Shut up.
If you don't go get in Fiona and get the fuck...
You literally, like, laughed, stopped, looked at me, questioned our friendship, and was like, no. I would like to apologize. Oh, it was okay.
Yeah.
It kind of... I almost was like, where are you? Because these thumbnails are kind of small, but you're getting sucked up by a UFO right there. And I was like, where did I put you? I remember putting you in the thumbnail.
Oh, good. I'm getting abducted.
Oh, there you are. There's the alien. It's okay. Not our best work. Maybe not B, because it kind of matches the ocean, the vibe of it. So I'm thinking C.
Yeah.
C's getting pretty full. I'm scared.
So is B.
Yeah. I'm scared. Okay. Next up is our Jojo Suiwa. Dude, shout out to the person that made the comment, the only comment on our channel.
Wow, Jojo Suiwa.
Like, she spaced out Jojo too. So it's literally, wow, Jojo Suiwa.
Yo, I love that comment so
that
much.
Shit cracked me up. I want to put that on a shirt.
It's the best
Wow,
thing.
JoJo Suia.
It's the best thing. That's forever going to be our favorite comment.
Because I can't tell if it was a joke, if it was just unintentional, or someone just did not give a shit.
We need to pin that comment.
Yeah. It's okay. I think I use the clap Bitmoji a lot, but then again, that's like one of the only like universal ones.
Yeah.
It's okay. Not our best work, but I'm like it's put together a lot better than some of the other ones.
I would say it fits in B. Especially for the comment.
Wow, JoJo Suia. Okay.
Oh.
Here comes our Jamie Charlie series. Which was holy shit. That was only supposed to be 1 episode long, but I just got so much information.
5?
4, because the first one's a
Oh, that's right.
Or the second one.
I just saw 5 of them, and I was like, hello.
What the fuck?
I was like, we recorded 5?
Honestly, we lost track. But what was it? The 4th one that your stepsister was like laughing in. It was funny as fuck. I think, I don't know, because these are all so similar. Besides the 4th one. The 4th one's kind of fucking sick. I think they all can... I don't know. Okay, let's just go for the first one. For, like, just the first one. Like, imagine these didn't exist. I think the Bi Sister was great. I think our faces, because I split the Bitmoji apart.
I know for a fact that I want to put the last one on S.
S?
Yeah, the last one. For the last part of it or whatever.
We'll fuck it up. We'll put that... Oh, that's A. Don't do that.
Don't do that. Because it came out really good.
Yeah. I really like that. So, let's go back to the first one. So, part 1, James Charles series. How are we feeling about it? I think it's one of our better ones. So, I'm thinking B.
Yeah.
Oh, B is thick. So part 2 of this, I did remake the thumbnail because I didn't just want to put part 2 in the corner. So the original part 2 thumbnail is the same as the first one. So I'm thinking just F, because I think it was just way too similar. And I think it's better that it's different images so that people can differentiate them.
Yeah.
So now part 2's part 2.
I would say C. I don't love it, but I don't hate it.
Yeah. I think I did find a good image for it. But, And I think the same with part 3.
Yeah.
It's just... It's Jamie Charlie.
Good luck, Charles.
The awkward pause before I said it, because I was like, should I say it? I think they were good, but... Because I like the fact that I moved, like, Bi Sister, just, it kept it over the eyes, but you still knew who it was. I dug it. I think that was a good creative move.
I liked how they came out.
Thanks, dude. Next one is the Lord and Savior Lil Nas X episode.
I love how it came out.
The demonic or iconic. I remember texting you that night, and I was like,
Guess what I did?
Get this. How do we feel about this? Demonic or iconic? And you're like, yes. Like, no questions asked. Just immediate, just yes. Because I like to make the thumbnails funny. And that shit just, like, that hit. But I think the Bitmojis kind of bring it down just a little bit. Because I couldn't work with, like, the shoulders that well. But, because I think it would have been S tier, but I'm thinking A tier.
A.
We gotta put it in B real quick. Don't. It's okay.
Because B's too thick.
B's thick.
B and C are thick.
Yeah. F's about to be thick, maybe. Okay. Next episode, the episode that makes me the angriest.
Oh God, the fucking
candles. The Ohio candles. So I made 2. But I don't think the first one I ever put up, I made it an option for you. Because I kind of like them both.
Yeah, I hated it, though.
The thumbnails?
The first one. It looked like there was too much going on, and I just...
Yeah.
Not something I would click on.
I did like the Indiana versus Ohio thing.
Mm-hmm.
But, you know, with us at the bottom, and then the two boxers, and then that, and then just the screen thing I made for... Or the screenshot I made from the website.
Yeah. So
they're both not good, but the first one's worse.
I would put that in F.
Yeah, that's fair.
I think the other one could be C.
Thanks.
Yeah, the first one
I just say thank you every time. Like, thanks for the word.
No, I remember my reaction too, because I looked at it and I was like, what's going on? What is happening?
It was a lot to look at for the first one. I think the second one did it better. Definitely. It's not the best.
And you can tell thumbnails have a lot to do with it, because sometimes you'll change the thumbnail and the views
just fucking skyrocket. And I know GMM, or Good Mythical Morning, they change their thumbnails pretty much. They make like 4 thumbnails, and like every other day they'll change it, and then they'll stick to one. Which honestly,
I love that.
The effort of the fucking art department or something.
Yeah.
Goddamn. I wish we had that. All right, next episode is Queer Love Troubles and Sex Crystals, I think I named it.
Yeah, I actually like how this came out.
Thanks. I really enjoyed it. I was very lucky to find stickers that they all went together. Mm-hmm. I'm surprised YouTube did not take the video down for having sex in the title. Although we're not monetized yet, so that kind of makes sense, but...
At the same time.
But you, like, there's people, like, gender reveals, but, like, most people are like, well, it's not gender, like, they find that out, so they'll put sex, and they just can't have that, because they think of it as sex, rather than, like, the sex of a baby.
Yeah.
But yeah, I'm thinking A?
Yeah, I'm thinking A.
Because it's not best work.
No, but it came out good.
What? It was floating there for a second.
What?
Magic, brother. Thanks, Chair. Alright, our next episode is Free Britney. I don't hate it.
I would say B. I don't hate it, but...
There was not that much to work with. Because you just put a normal picture of Britney and, like, it doesn't do it justice. Like, I found the Free Britney photo and I was like, yes, that is it. But yeah, it's not it, but...
It's not it, but it's it.
Yeah. Yeah.
That's as good as it's getting.
Alright, the next episode is Nirvana and the Moist Baby.
$500 or $200 in a Moist Baby, wasn't it?
Yeah.
$200 in a Moist Baby.
And if you notice, I use the same Bitmoji from the Scary Ocean facts.
Yeah.
Because there was just nothing I could work with.
It's water.
Wawa. It's hard to work with.
C or D.
Yeah. I think it was good, so I'm not going to put it next to these abominations.
So C.
Yeah. Because...
These abominations.
I think the gist of it was good. But it wasn't great.
No.
Alright. Oh, this is another remake one.
Mm-hmm.
It's not that different, so we can pretty much just group them together. It's our 2021 VMA looks. Or not ours, we were rating them. So the original one, it was kind of just the whole photo. And then the second one, it was zoomed in, which obviously I think that one's better. Because I think originally YouTube was like, hey, too many photos that aren't yours. Stop it. Like, I don't know if that was the trouble or if my Wi-Fi was just not working at that point, but I've never had that trouble with any of our episodes. So I changed it and it worked.
I would say those are C. They're not horrible, but, like, there's not a whole lot you could have done with it either.
Yeah. I think, though, the first one's D, because it just doesn't hit as much. Original, D. Remake, C.
It got a little bit better.
Yeah. The next one is the 2021 Met Gala Looks, which it's the same vibe.
I would say C. It's not horrible, but...
I tried to find the most wow outfits So obviously Kim Kardashian was there, and I had to put my girl Olivia Rodrigo in both thumbnails.
Of course.
And then obviously the king and queen of Hollywood, Megan Fox and MGK.
Yep.
God, I love them. What I would do, let me tell you.
Oh God.
Okay, our next episode, almost our last. Lil Nas X again. We love that man. We love you.
Oh, the album review.
Yeah. That, surprisingly, I think had more searches than the BDSM.
I'm not surprised.
Oh, yeah.
Because we made it like the same week, I think, that he released it.
Very close to, yeah. Now, don't get me wrong, I still haven't listened to the album. Because
I have.
It's in my... Is it good?
Yeah.
Oh, damn.
I listened to it like that same day.
Really? And we thought it was going to be the other way around. It's in my queue playlist, but I just have this habit of procrastinating. But I'll get to it. I promise. I promise. We promise a lot, so I will.
I would say that fits in B, though. It's good.
Yeah. I think it might have too many pictures.
That's why I'm saying B and not A.
That, and it had 2 of us in it. I used 2 Bitmojis each. So you said B?
Yeah.
Or A?
B.
Okay.
Just because it's a lot going on.
Yeah. But he's a colorful man, It's not my fault. So, I think this is our longest episode yet. The men ain't shit. Be a lesbian. Here's why. Surprisingly, did not get that many views.
But from the people who we know watched it, they loved it.
Yeah. Which I know people would like it because it's very informational. It's like
very me exposing an abuser.
Yeah. And it's very relatable, I think. And I think it might help people going through similar stuff. But the amount of people that I thought would search up cheaters exposed, blah, 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 blah. Not many. I don't even think it popped up in our, this is what people search for. And I was
kind of hurt.
Bitch. I was gonna slap a bitch. It's a lot. It's just a lot.
Yeah.
I do like it, though. I think it's B tier.
B tier? Yeah.
Because it really sells the point.
I think both that one and the update episode fit in B.
Really? You love that one. Yeah. Which is our next episode. The
Wisconsin update.
The Sam took a road trip. Don't ask. Really? You think that's B?
A or B.
Really? Oh, okay. I'm fine with A, but I was like, B? Really? You texted me, was like, love it. Although I did make 2 of these, but
yeah.
I don't think I screenshotted the other one because I was like, eh.
The way I was half awake trying to explain which one I was talking about.
I know, you were like, the one with the car, and I was like, there's cars in the background of this one, and there's a car in this one. And you're like, that one. 1 or 2. I don't know which one is this. I think A, because I love the Google image that I did.
And your little thing that says, you there?
You there? You alive?
I was indeed not alive. I was going through it.
She indeed died.
I was somewhere else, literally.
Yeah. And the last thumbnail, besides obviously the one we're going to post, today, but this is the last one we actually made. Which is TNSP Part 2. Spelling bee. Why did I say TNSP Part 2? TNSP Spelling Bee Part 2.
The fact that you did after both of them.
Country boy, I love you.
I think that could fit with the other spelling bee. Because it's a really similar...
Where's the other spelling bee?
I think it's in B. Yeah, it's in B.
B!
Because it's very similar.
I do like it. I do agree with B. Like, it's not, it's not...
I think it's a little better.
Yeah.
But it's not A material.
Oh, no. But I did like it because it had the same vibe as the other one. But I think us reading the books and, like, almost like a graded worksheet, I think definitely up the ante of it. So, the last and final one, we're thinking B.
Yep.
Da, 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 da,
We had a lot less F than I thought we would.
Yeah.
I still think our worst one to date is the fucking bumper stickers.
Yeah. I mean, it gave me the angry shits. So that should say something.
That's because the road sign was.
Okay, so question. Because that's your worst, what's your favorite of all time thumbnail that we've made? Or, of TNSP? I would just go up to the S and AP.
Honestly, probably the Queer Love Troubles. I really like how that one came out.
Why didn't you put an S then?
Because it still has a lot going on, and I don't think it was what it could have been, but I still really like how it came out.
That's fair. I don't think it was like click material.
Yeah.
As good as click material could be, but just the way it came out, I think that would it kind of looks dope. My least favorite. What?
Out of the S's though, probably Jamie Charlie.
Oh, part 4.
Part 4.
So, my least favorite. Oh, that's a tough one. There's a couple.
Yeah, there's like what? 7? Almost said 6. My dumb.
That's so tough. Because a lot of the F's are just ain't it. Okay, I think I have like 3 least favorites.
Again, there's 7 of them.
So, bumper sticker, yeah, that can go eat a pile of shit. I think Reddit. Oh, I guess there's 4. So, my least favorite, they're all tied for last place. Bumper sticker, the original Reddit, the IHOP story time, because no.
There's so much going on.
And then we have an announcement, the documentary announcement. I think that one was just so low effort that I just don't like myself for even considering it.
For even putting it up?
Yeah. Even though I haven't changed it yet.
Yeah.
I, like, a lot of these I will go back and change.
Eventually. When
I have time. But my favorite, oh, it's toughy. I think I'll have to say my favorite is Reddit. Not the original. No.
The remake.
The remix. I think easily.
Yeah.
It's just so good. I love it.
Overall, thumbnails are not as bad as I thought they were going to be when we actually sit and look at them.
I know. I thought I was going to be like,
You thought F was going to be the thick bitch.
Yeah. But I think we rated them fairly.
Yeah.
And if you guys disagree, go rate them yourselves, tweet at us. We'll like and retweet. But this is just what we're at. B and C are thick bitches, but...
That's not bad, though.
No. I mean, C is... but B, I'm glad a lot of them are in B.
S through B are fine.
Yeah. SAB, SAB are fine, but CDF are not. CDF. I'm gonna exit the building.
I gotta exit the chapter.
But yeah, that's it. If you want us to rate anything else on Tiermaker, or for us to make a Tiermaker of whatever you guys want, or we'll do one that's already made, whatever topic you want us to do, or if you don't want us to do this anymore, like whatever, just tell us what you want.
Please, we're running out of ideas.
Tell us what you want already. But yeah, I think that's it. Unless you have any final thoughts. No. We suck. It's fine. That's it. That is it for this episode of the Naturally Stupid podcast. Thank you guys so much for listening. Tune in every Wednesday for your weekly dose of your favorite shit show. For our YouTube listeners, subscribe, like, share with your friends, as well as comment, because I will stick around after uploads to respond to your guys' comments. And don't forget to hit the bell to be notified of when we upload. Support us on Patreon to see behind the scenes as well as other bonus content. You can also support us on Anchor, which will help us to make bigger and better content for y'all. Bigger and better. Yes, that's... Better. Bigger and better content for y'all. Check us out on our socials. Instagram at The Naturally Stupid Podcast. Twitter at Podcast TNS. TikTok at TNSP TikTok. And for our gamers out there, we have a Twitch, which is Naturally Stupid, and a server on Discord, which you can just ask for the link to on our socials that were stated earlier, and they're also linked in the description below. As always, I'm AJ.
And I'm Sam.
And we'll see you later, dudes.